There are places on this planet that seem to break the rules of science. Water that disappears into the ground and never comes back. Two fully grown trees sharing the same roots. In Italy, a cave in Romania sealed for 5.5 million years, with a full ecosystem living inside, a storm that has never stopped for thousands of years, and a river that boils, with no volcano anywhere near it, 10 places, all confirmed real, counted down, starting now. Devil's Kettle, Minnesota. The Brule River splits in two. One half flows normally toward Lake Superior. The other half drops into a hole in the ground. Scientists poured dye into it. Nothing appeared downstream. Ping pong balls, also gone. Thousands of gallons, every second, vanishing. For decades, nobody knew where the water went. In 2017, flow meters finally traced it. The water rejoins the river, underground, through rock fractures. But the exact path has never been seen. Nobody has ever mapped where it actually goes. This has been happening every single night since the 1930s and still has no confirmed explanation. Number 9. Hessdalen Valley, Norway. Almost every night since the 1930s, lights appear in the sky. White, yellow, red, moving slowly, sometimes sitting still for over an hour. Photographed, filmed, tracked on radar. Scientists installed permanent monitoring equipment. In 1998, it is still running. The leading theory: radioactive rock reacting with sulfur in the valley atmosphere, creating plasma. It has never been confirmed. The lights appeared last night. They may appear again tonight. It should be biologically impossible. Number 8. The Doubletree of Casorzo, Piedmont, Italy. At first glance, it looks like a normal tree. Then, you notice something wrong. A full-grown cherry tree sitting on top of it. Not a branch, not a small growth. A complete cherry tree, 5 meters wide, growing directly on top of a complete mulberry tree. Both perfectly healthy, both flowering every spring, both producing fruit every year. 2 independent trees, one shared foundation. This one has survived for generations. Nobody has a complete explanation for why a lake in Russia became more contaminated than Chernobyl, and most people have never heard of it. Number 7. Lake Karachay, Russia. Soviet nuclear facilities used this lake to store radioactive waste for decades. Contamination levels here exceeded Chernobyl. In 1967, a drought exposed the lake bed. Wind spread radioactive particles across a region. With 500,000 people, the Soviet government responded by filling the lake with concrete blocks. That continued through the 1980s and 1990s. Scientists still monitor the ground around it. The concrete is still there today. This has been running for thousands of years. A storm that has never once permanently stopped. Number 6. The Catatumbo Lightning, Venezuela, where the Catatumbo River meets Lake Maracaibo. Lightning strikes for up to 10 hours every night, 260 nights and per year, up to 40,000 strikes in a single night. Ancient sailors navigated by it for centuries. Scientists believe warm Caribbean winds collide with cold Andean air above methane from nearby oil fields, creating a permanent electrical engine in the atmosphere. In January 2010, it stopped completely. 6 weeks of silence. Then, without warning, without explanation, it returned, and it has not stopped since. An entire town in Kazakhstan began falling into unexplained sleep, and some residents still do. Number 5. Kalachi, Kazakhstan. In 2010, residents began randomly falling asleep. Not normal sleep, deep unconscious sleep, lasting days, sometimes weeks. They woke up with no memory of what happened. Children hallucinated. Adults lost weeks of their lives. Over 150 residents experienced episodes between 2010 and 2015. Scientists eventually linked it to abandoned uranium mines nearby, releasing carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons underground. As mine conditions changed, so did the episodes. Some residents still report it happening. Most of the town has been abandoned. A pattern covering the Namibian desert has had scientists arguing for over 50 years. Number 4. Fairy circles, Namibia. Thousands of perfectly circular Aubert patches cover the desert, each one sitting at an almost identical distance from the next, 10 to 65 feet wide. Nothing grows inside them. They appear and disappear over decades with no visible cause. Sand termites, underground gas, plant competition for water. Every theory has been challenged. In 2022, identical circles appeared in Western Australia, thousands of kilometers away. Same pattern, same spacing, same mystery. No agreed explanation exists. A sound has been heard in a New Mexico town since the 1990s, and nobody has ever found the source. Number 3. The Taos hum, New Mexico. Since the early 1990s, a constant, low humming sound coming from everywhere and nowhere, only around.
Some people can hear it, some people can't. Some people, like, it rattles their teeth.
2% of people can hear it. Those who can describe it like a diesel engine running somewhere far away. The U.S. Congress commissioned an investigation in 1997. Multiple research teams, government agencies involved. No source was ever found. Similar unexplained hums have appeared in England, Canada, and Scotland. The hum.
13,000 people on 5 continents who've emailed to say they're hearing something.
In Taos is still reported today. A cave, sealed 5 million years ago, contained a full ecosystem inside when workers accidentally broke through. Number 2. Mobile Cave, Romania. In 1986, workers accidentally broke through into a cave. It had been sealed for 5.5 million years. No sunlight, no oxygen from outside. The air inside was toxic, yet somehow inside was a thriving ecosystem. 33 unique species, all blind, no eyes at all. Spiders, scorpions, centipedes, leeches, some exist nowhere else on Earth. Scientists believe they entered before the cave sealed, then evolved in complete darkness. The cave is still largely unexplored. Only around 100 scientists have ever entered. Number 1. The most scientifically impossible place on this list. A river that boils with no volcano for 700 kilometers. The Shanai Timpishka, Amazon, Peru, deep in the Amazon, accessible only after days of travel through jungle. A river that reaches 91 degrees Celsius for nearly 6 kilometers. The nearest active volcano is over 700 kilometers away. A river this hot should require volcanic activity nearby. That is the rule. This river breaks it. Scientists believe deep geothermal heat travels through ancient fault lines, surfacing directly beneath the river, a system unlike anything else ever recorded on Earth. The local Ashaninka people have known about it for generations. They call it Shanai Timpishka, boiled high with the heat of the sun. Western science confirmed its existence in 2011. Researchers are still studying it. There is still no complete explanation for why it exists here. 10 places, all real, all confirmed, still not fully understood. Subscribe. There is a lot more of this.